back again with the Lexus. So far, got the engine hoist pretty much ready to go, but I think I'm going to attach something here and back there just to keep the engine level. The only reason for that's because putting that subframe back in is going to be a major pain in the butt if that engine moves a whole lot. It's possible to get it back in, but just I'm trying to get it to move as little as possible. So first up, I'm getting the steering column bolts off. Those are right there's one of them. I got the other one on the other side already off, but it's just bad engineering. You can't get the bolt off. So what I think I got to do is lift up that other side, and then that bolt's going to come right out. So I got to get that out. I got the bolts out of this engine mount right here. I've got an engine mount right there I need to work with, and this little shock type thing I need to get out, along with an easy engine mount in the back. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting those steering rack bolts and get those out. Got the steering rack bolts out, so now that is loose. So next up, I think I need to figure out a better way to hold this engine. Like this one's gonna be fine. This is just attached to a bolt right there. So I'm not sure how great that is gonna be. And then, yeah, so I'm just gonna try to figure out how to secure this engine. Okay, so I'm on to getting the engine mounts removed. I kind of cleaned up all the other crap that was around. So right now I'm going at the engine mount in there. Yeah, so this one right here is being a real pain in the butt to get out, so I'm just gonna let that go for a little while. I did get those two out, but the one thing I noticed on the rear engine mount, which is that right there that the axle goes into, one of the bolts. So last year I hit a pothole, and there's a video of me doing the work on it, but it bashed this in really bad. And there's a bolt for the engine mount there, which is kind of a pain. I got to get this exhaust off. I forgot about that. But then there's one right there. And this whole thing is bashed that way. So right now I can't get to that. I'm gonna have to do some major cutting, unfortunately, to get to that one. So that stinks, but yeah, we'll get through it. All right, I'm about to call it a night. I'm not having the best luck. That one's spinning, but there luckily is a nut I can access from the backside. But this one is spinning, and I guess I can't access it, so that'll be all right. I did snap that, but it looks like it's still long enough that it's gonna work. So I'll just have to check and make sure it holds thread. These I'm gonna just do tomorrow, but it's late, it's cold, my propane's running out, and when it runs out, I can only run it for like 2 minutes before it smells bad. It does heat the garage really well, but it just smells bad, so it's not worth it. So I will be back tomorrow to continue up.
Ain't no cat, man.
Look at that, look at that.
It's a damn Wolverine.
So that's the cat, that's the little cat. What the fuck is this? Probably deer? Probably deer. All right, Jack and I are back, and the plan is to have the subframe removed by the end of the night. So I am gonna get to cutting the subframe and removing the exhaust totally. I think the subframe's ready to be dropped out. I heard. All right, subframe is now dropped, and that is a free-floating engine right now. Just this plate was kind of a hassle you saw us working with, so I got that off, had to use a cutoff wheel. But this is out, so now time to assess it. So for this subframe, these right here is up 7/16 of an inch, same on those ones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these out. That's gonna bring it up. And then the other thing I'm thinking about doing is where I welded the plates on, you can see how scraped up they are. I might be cutting those off and just shortening that whole section like a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch. Not a whole lot, but so yeah, that's the plan. So got the subframe out. That's a big accomplishment for me. The engine didn't move a whole lot. Next up is figuring out that, cutting that, and kind of going from there. But thanks you guys for watching. This was a fun, interesting video. So stay tuned for the next video. It's only going to get better from here, guys. Peace out. Peace out, Jack.
See ya.